Pineapple of the day keeps the bears away. Welcome back to you, baby dolls. Let's go through some nice, juicy, sexy crypto stuff. I want to speak about Bro, friends. Bro is the BitBoy token. Now, I'm just guiding, right? Not financial advice. Just sharing with you how I think about stuff. So, for Bro, it's pretty inflationary. And it's been inflating for a month. And the inflation is just handouts given to BBC stakers on the 9-inch platform. So, the tokens being handed out there, all right, there's obviously supply, but they've just been basically given a reward. And they get all the tokens out in the next 5 months. So I've already DCA put in, and I'm just letting you know what I'm going to do is, so when I'm faced with these, I will just wait it out. I'll just wait another month, and I'm going to DCA add again. And I'll probably remind you, just go, hey, man, I'm going to add another little bite-sized bullet into Bro, which is BitBoy's token on PulseChain, his meme coin. And then I'm just going to wait another month. So we're expected, right? I have the picture here for you, right? This is the window of time. It's around 4 million market cap-ish. Now, friends, obviously, after I made my video, it went from like 3.8, it went up like 50%. And of course, there's going to be some friends, there's no clue, baseless claims about pump and dump. Bro, have you seen how much the coin is down? Where's the pump, bro? What are you talking about, the pump? Where's the pump here? You understand? There's no pump here. So this is nothing. But I know it's people who don't have any idea what we're doing. They don't understand what buy low, sell high means. They just say, oh, okay, this coin went up. Something's going on. Yes, on average, you should be skeptical of all of these, but it's just completely wrong. You know exactly what we're playing for, friends. If you can't get like a 10, 20, 30x out of something, it's not worth it. It's not worth throwing your lottery ticket in anything. That's just my opinion, okay? So Bro is still in a slump after the hyperpump launch, and it's completely expected, right? Just because they have a vertical, it dropped. Well, remember I explained to you, all the attention was given in the first opening hype launch, and it hit like 30 million market cap. Something huge, which for a BitBoy, it's BitBoy, you know what I mean? So, and then it just obviously smacked that down. It's down 90% from that top. Sweet, start nibbling. Now, remember what I said to you, man. Sure, I don't think it's going to go up anytime soon, but a lot of people say to me, well, why don't you just wait and wait? No. You do that, you get too greedy, you never get in. Trust me, you need a process. My strategy is just to get in, leave it in the background, and then that's it, revisit later. So if it's gonna keep inflating for the next 5 months, we've already done a bulk of it in the first month. Yeah, maybe we're gonna DCA buy in another month, and another month after that, another month after that. Very, very slow, and that's it. Just accumulate a position and see where you go. Just because, like, I'm just thinking about, friends, like it's a BitBoy coin. If BitBoy's on the way up and it's a bull market, and it's right now, it's like, friends, it's under 10 million market cap, right? So it's at 4.3. To me, that's really, really low. Now, obviously, if this was 2023 and 2022, you might just say, hey, wait for all the inflation to come out. Okay, so I think it's 25% of the total supply given out to BBC. So 1 out of 6 of that is done. They've got 5 out of 6 parts. Yeah, you might say, well, just wait for it. But you don't know, man. It's a bull market, friends. It's not just down only. There's people actually come in. They soak up the inflation. If anything, if all inflation was bad, nothing would ever go up. In crypto, we inflate stuff out of nothing all the time. It's just that when bull markets come in, people they get so optimistic, they absorb that up. That's why you're taking the punt here. That's why you can't just be fully greedy. That's why, like, the process is, man, friends, how many times have I told you, when I see cheap prices, I'm like, you know what? I just start nibbling. That's it. I don't ask questions. I don't mid-curve it. I just start nibbling, because sometimes, man, you see what happened, for example, to wrapped BTC. It started moving up earlier than people expected. That was a crazy part. So this is the WBTC. This is the protein-wrapped version of Bitcoin, the real Bitcoin, which is on PulseChain. Okay, yes, the real Bitcoin. Okay, it's pWBTC. But look at this, friends. See, protein-wrapped Bitcoin. Look at this. See, when it was down here, look at that. It hit this buy zone. I got in, but I said, look, man, it could be here for like 6 to 12 months, friends. Look what starts to end up happening. Oh, my gosh. It just literally goes up 700%. From my buy. I don't even bother bragging about that. It's crazy. Obviously, I'm not out. But I'm just showing you. Look at that. You missed the buy zone. What do you do now? You see? Now, I'm not saying BitBoy's thing will do it. I'm just telling you, that's why, man, it hits buy zones. I just get in. I don't argue with this stuff. It's very important to think about stuff like this. Don't ever go too hard. You put it in the background, and you can continue from there. Now, I have this post here. Look at this old post from Richard Hart a year ago. I hope PulseChain surprises people like Hex did. And here I am saying, when PulseChain surprised. So, yeah, man. The marketing and everything gripped everybody, and everyone's waiting to see, when is everyone going to get surprised? Yeah, everybody's surprised to the downside. That's what it's been like so far. But, I mean, like, friends, as well, and we can't live in a world where EHEX just pretend that this doesn't exist. By the way, it's recovering naturally. It's naturally recovering. The degens, all the believers, basically liquidity bonding, and everyone's trying to realize, hey, maybe the Ethereum gas fees aren't the end of the world. But yeah, man, like, it's really bad. This is the thing is, the way to think about it is, if you're in PulseChain or Hex, from day one, you made money. Now, here's the thing. 90% of people in Hex, barely up. Opportunity cost, you've been murdered beyond imagination. Not even close, okay? Let's not pretend to use this US dollar type of measurement. You've been absolutely murdered. You've been crushed to BTC. But just going off the US dollar, PulseChain and Hex, you have been up if you got in on day one. PulseX today is Richard Hart's worst performing product. It's his worst performing product. So when you think about it like that, it makes sense why he tried to send PulseX above day one sack. He injected $14 million to smack it up, instant rejection all the way down, and he just got basically murdered. So remember, Richard, it's not, if you're a businessman or you're entrepreneurial, you don't like the fact that you didn't give people a good deal. Okay, it means basically you're a value extractor, not giver. So he's added value with Hex if you got in on day one. He added value on PulseChain if you got in on day one, because PulseChain hit 3x above day one sack. But PulseX is the missing key. That's why I'm not saying he's going to jam this up, but I'm just saying he's probably more inclined to smack up PulseX, because this thing has to get above day one sack. Like, we're going to approach the 3-year mark. I mean, even Ivan on Tech, Sir Ivan the Great, he's not even interested in this anymore. He's like, yeah, you guys, basically, it's like a dead body rolling around. Like, he goes, the opportunity cost, he goes, it basically is too horrifying in terms of what everyone's missed. But don't forget, there are powerful meme coins on PulseChain. Don't sell your core bags, but they're still out here. And by the way, friends, you can go buy the other stuff. I've already told you there's Launchpad we can get into. VVV Launchpad, paid Launchpad. You just have to do them and stick with them the whole time. There are meme coins on Ethereum. We have Landwolf. You can go to Ticker Bitcoin if you want. And you also explore around there. There's Colt. Maybe you're playing for Zen. Yeah, not all of them play out, but there's other things as well, like the meme coins on Solana Land, which have gone up. Hey, I didn't get into any of them early. Not playing around there, but that's pretty much what it comes down to. If you can get in early, friends, yeah, it's great. The problem is the insiders and the rate of insiders giving out money decreases as less money starts to appear. So that's why ultimately I got to remind you, everything, my friends, has a price too low and the price too high. Everything, okay, has a price. Even our friendship. Price too low, price too high. Like, I give it to you the example. Okay, if I was starving, would you give me a piece of bread? Yeah, you would. You're like, hey, our friendship's worth more than that. That means the price is too cheap. Okay, if your friend came out here and said, hey, I just lost money at the casino. Can I please get your life savings so I can gamble again? You'd be like, no. Life savings? No, that's basically the friend saying the price is up here for our friendship. Right? All your life savings. And you're saying, no deal. So you're basically telling your friend, hey, expensive, too expensive. Well, we do the same thing in crypto, right? Crypto, tech, and utility coins are clearly too high. That's why no one wants them, man. That's why utility coins, friends, we need the utility and everything's great. We need to use the platforms. The issue, though, is you're not giving me your layer 2 coins at 200 million market cap. You are not giving me these coins at 50 million market cap for the big stuff. You're making me pay 5 billion. You're making me pay 1 billion. I don't think they're worth that much today, man. I don't think so. And guess what? It's not just me. The market has decided it's not worth that much today. The market would rather go and play with DickWifButt, Peach, playing with all those. They'd rather speculate on pDAI. That's what the pretty much new memes, these new culture being put on the blockchain. And guess what, friends? The onus is on them to prove me otherwise. Because right now, what's everyone's been saying? Everyone's been saying meme coins are going to go to zero any day now. Oh, man, you're going to make the same. You learned nothing from last cycle, man. Nothing. The market has already spoken in 2023. Pepe went from 0 to hero, and it's still going up. So these people are just going to learn the hard way, man. That's it. Friends, core coins, so anything pretty much over like $1 billion market cap-ish. A lot of these core coins are heavy, man. They're heavy. Yeah, they're going to move, but they're just heavy. You know they're heavy. And guess what? Meme coins are still cheap. Remember I said the price too low, price too high. Yeah, meme coins are still cheap. That's right. It's new. It's new. The market will continue to reprice these in time. And the greedy VCs, they will keep launching expensive coin technology and they will continue to be ignored. Meme coins will continue to capture the hearts of crypto participants and capture their wallets for the better or the worse. Obviously, a lot of people get wrecked. You obviously have to be careful, friends. When someone talks about a coin, you got to think, hey, I know you have the coin. Just think that. Just think, I know you got the coin. But are you out tomorrow? Or are you going to be here if there's a big fat capitulation in Bitcoin and Ethereum later on? Are you going to be here next year? That's what we don't know. Now, all I can tell you is what I know with myself. And I was here through every freaking disaster. Zombie virus, bear market. I ain't going anywhere whatsoever. I'm not going anywhere. And I actually kind of, friends, I'm just sharing with you my principle. Is like, hey, assume 30% of coins rug. That's not the real number, but just assume 30% rug, just so you don't go all in on one thing. Okay. And I'm always looking for a good deal. That's it. I'm always looking for a good deal. I only take good deals. I don't like to touch stuff after they've gone up enormous amounts. And it's associated with short-term mindset people. That's like a recipe for disaster. Assume everybody's short-term unless I can prove you otherwise, okay? This is why you need, friends, product market fit. Look at this Pepe with a helicopter hat. How cute is it? Don't forget, friends, Andrew Tate owns PulseChain and is a fan of butts. But there's two right here. You can never have DickWifButt and Freedom of Peach. So we're just having fun. All these memes, friends. That's what it captures everyone's attention, man. Friends, there's also something interesting I want to speak to you about. Before we do as well, where do you think we are, by the way? It's so over. We're back. We're so back. It's over. It kind of feels, friends, there's a disconnect here, isn't it? It really does. It feels like, friends, that if you look at this, it feels like meme coins are in this, we're starting to be back part for them, but all the core coins are still in it's over. Have you noticed this disconnect? It's scary. We've never seen anything like this before in crypto. Basically, what's happened is the industry is getting big. You're having these different speeds of things happening. Before, it was basically all up, all down. You know, but just everything goes explosive and then everything dies. That's pretty much it. But now, because why? Things have different product market fit. The things with good product market fit, even if the spears or certain stuff are happening, people are still reallocating to them. Pretty much means your price is cheap. It means people can identify your price is cheap and your price is cheap, so you will continue to gather strength, and things that are expensive will continue to stay expensive until eventually, friends, the prices have to come down. That's it. They have to just, that's the sad part. But guess what? All the insiders, the VC grifters, they own all the coins. Are they ever going to dump the coin minus 95%? Nope. They're going to slow bleed it out. They don't care. They've already made their money. Okay, so it's interesting just to think about this. Now, what's most interesting, friends, is this pDAI $1. pDAI and Hex are battling for $1 target. Who gets there first? So in my video, I've got to repeat this. It's so fascinating, friends. Why is this so fascinating? It's because it's very clear pDAI and Hex community very much crossed over. Very much crossed over. Obviously, it's on PulseChain. All right. Very much crossover and subculture stuff. But pDAI is capturing people's attention. So almost in my thoughts, I think, why is Hex to $1 not sticking, but pDAI to $1 is? Why? And, you know, some people might say, oh, green candles. No. pDAI to $1 was still, it resurrected from the red candles, which I could show you now as a chart here, okay? Take it off a log chart and we can see, friends, pDAI to $1, I took note of it down here after it went down. After it went down, okay? And it started going up. Powerful story. It's interesting. Why is it not taking? See, you know what? Some people say, because they're missing the point. God bless your heart. They're missing the point, friends. Play some nice angel music for them. Some people say, well, it's inefficient because people are going to buy pDAI just to go buy Hex later. That's incorrect. Why don't you just buy Hex now? They're missing the point, man. They're missing the point. I'm not saying that. Other people might be saying that because they don't know how to communicate to you. I'm going to tell you bluntly, okay, straight right now. The narrative has to sell itself. You can't jam it down anyone's throat. Because people, you can fool a few people. You can't fool everybody all the time. Pretty much it. The story has to stick. The pDAI to $1 story is very sticky. Remember my friend Dilly. Okay, Dilly, out of like 15 narratives, that's the one that stuck with him. All right. Shout out to the Squirtle Squad, of course. Wearing a Squirtle hat, friends, in honor of Dilly. So, how come Hex to $1? It's a nice dream that we have, but why isn't it sticking? Why isn't it motivating people to buy? It's the same community. It's the same people. It's literally the exact same thing. Why? Why are they not sticking? Probably because of how old the coins are. That's the only thing different. Tell me, what is the difference between Hex and pDAI. What's the actual difference between them? What's the difference? Okay, one of them has a different story than the other, but they have the same target, right? How come the pDAI narrative is sticking? Well, you have the mystery of Richard Heart and something going on in the background. Things are cooking. The dev is cooking. You have that. And the narrative, for some reason, is just sticking. And even though it's pretty much the same community, technically pDAI is newer. It's a new fork, new thing. It's just more new. Relative to Hex, it's more new. That's it. You know. Now, here's the thing. Hex has a higher market cap. pDAI, I think, needs like a 6x to go above it. That'd be amazing, man. Can you imagine that actually happens? Like that's gonna shock all of us if that really happens. But yeah, that is something to think about, friends. Something to think about. Same people, same everything. It's just one's got a newer story. One has a newer narrative. Trying to tell you, man, the narrative. Friends, you keep fading me all you want. I don't care. I'm just giving for free observations to the world, to the friendship cult for free, not charging you for money, not charging you a subscription. There is no indicator. There is no, there's none of this. I'm not mastermind, grifting, none of this private stuff, nothing. I'm throwing it out here. I'm just showing you, hey, look what the market's decided itself. These truths and observations from the markets. They're basically saying, we like the newer narrative more. We like the newer narrative more. So it makes you think, what about meme coins themselves? How can meme coins be new if they're an old narrative? That's why people get it wrong. There is a new meme coin subset. That's why I already told this to you, friends. You ever watch my video, The Ribbiting? I speak about it, every second day. The Ribbiting. That's why you're also seeing Landwolf, friends, crank it. Landwolf is cranking hard. This is Landwolf right here. Okay, Landwolf, nice round the bottom. Why the Ribbiting? Pepe, man. Pepe's nuclear powerful run, which you can get by looking right here. This is a log chart, friends. This Pepe run is literally for the history books. It goes and makes it all the way to Binance here. So I just want to show you on what does it look like on a daily regular chart. This was just insane. The fact that it made it all the way to Binance. And yes, this chart, friends, this is the full chart. It starts down here. People don't know that, yes, Pepe, friends, launched from literally zero and it made it all the way to Binance. Let's change to the market cap so you can actually get an appreciation for this. There you go. There you go. Made it all the way to Binance up here and has this big crack up. And then look at this giant, giant, giant move. I'm here just to tell you what's been going on, man. Remember, they bought and people bought and launched Pepe a year ago. They did not have a fever for Doge and chip. There was a residual play. People tried to buy Doge and chip thinking, oh, meme coins are back. No, new meme coins are in. Your old stuff is just old. All right. Now, I'm not here to inflame anyone. Friends, I have cycle 2 coins as well. I have cycle 2 narratives. Or pretty much all of you do, because picking a cycle 1 narrative is very tough, man. To pick a subset of what you think. You need to be visionary. You need to get it right. It's pretty much be lucky as well. You need to be lucky. But if you speak to anybody who got it, most of the time they'll say it's obvious to them, all right, which is always wrong, because 2, they end up holding too long and they never get up. It's a double-edged sword. They end up holding too long. They never get out because they believe in it so much. See, friends, if you believe in something for so much, once things start to get priced in, you believe in it for like forever, for a 10-year time frame. So you can't imagine that the next 3 months, it's going to make its top for the freaking generation of the next 4 years against Bitcoin or against Ethereum on their ETH BTC ratios, right? You can never imagine. That's why most people on average get wrecked. They do get wrecked. They're holding it the whole time, and then they're like, oh, because they don't know, man. But look, friends, we know. Hey, when all the mainstream influencers, the non-believers are talking about this subsector, yeah, they're not believers. They're not believers. That's why I'm ready. I'm ready. If Richard Heart forces an alt season at the very end of this cycle, and then it starts getting covered on all the mainstream YouTubers, guess what? I'll be saying, the non-believers are here. This is literally from 4 years ago repeating. The non-believers, the haters, the people who just bought into PulseChain so they could dump on everybody at the start, who end up dumping for a big loss because they're pieces of shit investors and they're cowards. Yeah, these weak hands, guess what? They're back in now. They're back in to front run his 1.7 billion. That's your exit time, okay? Because that's the thing, friends. You're not going to be dumping on like me and other people around you. No, you're dumping on these people who aren't even in yet, these non-believers. They'll be in just to chase greed. That's how it pretty much works. It's a transfer of wealth. You have been patient. You transfer it to the impatient. The people who just scrabbing to, I want to trade today. I want to trade for the week. So these people come in, friends. they come in, they might be putting in bigger clip sizes, 100K, 300K into PulseChain, PulseX, and Hex, and trading around. They'll be just getting distributed on pretty much by the believers. But these non-believers, they're just here. They know that they'll say, I don't really believe in Richard Heart. I hate everybody in the ecosystem. I'm just here for a week or a month or while this thing goes up. Or some of them will even drink the Kool-Aid because they just see the $1+ billion rotation of money coming in. So you get to see how this thing plays out in real time. We're trying to here imagine it, okay? But remember, it comes down to these narratives, friends. These narratives, cycle 2 narratives, they need a new cohort of people coming in. Right now, we don't have all these retails come in. Coinbase App Store ranking, clearly the retail isn't coming in, friends. The new money's coming in Bitcoin ETF, which is great. The new money hasn't come in. It's been a money rotation. And guess what? They've already seen oracles. They've already seen dexes. They've already seen Richard Heart and Hex and PulseChain from last cycle. They're like used to that. They're desensitized to that. So they want to buy into new stuff. They're buying into these new memes. That's why new stuff, new narratives capture these people. It's like it's always a hunt for that. Okay. And that's obviously the most important part. Your old stale stuff. So friends, I don't want to call it old and stale. Being cycle 2 narrative, it's just relative to cycle 1. You're not always the hot new sexy thing. But you're still great, man. You still have an advantage because the spirit of how it got repriced in the past bull market, you're gonna see it come back. You won't get the exact gains. So don't think that, but it will do well. They will do well. Most likely they will do well, but it doesn't do well until the condition of we finally start to see everyone outside of crypto out there in the world start to come in again. Because these people, they don't know about yield and market cap as much. They just start buying stuff. They have no idea. They got no memories of the past, okay? So you get to see this, right? But don't forget the Pepe story. The Pepe story showing you these narratives, the new narrative, man, the new narrative. And now you get to see Roaring Kitty, GameStop, a resistance against the system. Yeah, friends, it would have been nice if DeFi coins were a fight against the system. It would have been nice. Like if people were buying Aave and liquid loans and people were participating in all these DeFi stuff and DEXs, it would be nice. The problem though is that's what most people who don't know what they're talking about will tell you is going to happen. They say, oh, all the money is going to come and buy these utility coins and all these great things. No, they're not. No, they're not. Where are they? Why aren't they buying it now? Where's all that money waiting, bro? Who's left, friends? Retailers are left. That's who's left to come in. Ethereum ETF and retailers. What do you think the retailers are going to do? Do you think they're going to come in and buy a $10 billion fully diluted layer 2 chain piece of shit where you can't enjoy the journey and they're going to watch it drop for the next 6 months? Do you think they're going to do that? They're going to try to do that. It's not going to work. Or do you think they're going to look at stuff like Pepe and Landwolf that end up doing like, 10x bursts and all of these everywhere and Landwolf curling up? Imagine Landwolf, for example, friends, and all these other meme coins. Imagine they just start doing these glorious moves up. Okay, what's going to attract retail more? Whoa, imagine they do like a 69x, 70x, this type of repricings up. It feeds on itself. So remember, it's not me that's choosing. I've just noticed, okay, there's a resistance move going on. A fight against the system, a fight against greed, a fight against the suits, a fight against the bug overlords and the bug eaters themselves. Okay, what are people doing to represent the fight in the resistance? They're buying meme coins. They're making meme coins. Don't mid-curve it. Don't say, hey, how did that change the world if you all mint shit coins on blockchain? Don't worry about that part. You're here to buy low, sell high. Worry about that part when we're in euphoria. When we have to sit back and go, wait a minute. Did we really change the world, friends? We just made 4,000 meme coins and just moved money between ourselves. Okay? But that's mid-curve thinking. Okay? That's useless until the top. Until euphoria is here. That's a rational mind. You can't think like that. Right now, yes, I wanted people to buy Ethereum. I wanted people to buy oracles. I wanted people to buy PulseChain and all the other layer 1s and DEXs and Aave. I want people to participate in them. And I want people to participate in governance tokens as a fight against the system. That was an alternative, friends. People believe that. We believed, hey, if people are going to resist against the system, they make their own governments and their own councils and stuff within crypto with governance token protocols, which is Aave is a governance token. All these voting things in uni. Are they doing it, friends? No, they're not. All right. Instead, what are we witnessing they're doing? Instead, people go, nah, I don't like that. Not exciting enough. Let's mint some shit coins, baby. And that's exactly what's been happening. And that is why, my friends, there's a meme coin renaissance and an awakening going on. And that is ultimately what's going to happen until something cracks, okay? Either the tech coins come down so that they're cheap for us to get excited about them, or meme coins go so high, they run out of buyers. What do you think is going to happen, friends? I'll tell you what I'm going to think. I think it's very obvious. Meme coins are going to fly to the freaking moon and get over exuberant, over irrational, and overly greedy and suck everybody in like a vacuum. Okay, I think that's what's going to happen more likely, because I know the VC insiders and all these OTC deals, they're not dumping Arbitrum down 95% to reprice it. They're not doing that. They're just going to do the slow bleed. They're going to slowly sell it off over time. So if these tech coins never drop 95%, well, we're probably going to get the world where, okay, how's the spread between them going to converge, right? Is it the tech coins drop? No, it's probably going to be the meme coins shoot up and probably suck in so many people. Highest value content in crypto, and it's not even close. Make sure you like, subscribe, tell mom and dad you love them. Catch you soon.